Okay, so that video cut out, so we are going to finish the rest of this book. So sorry about that. So where we left off, a bird bursting from its cage, he took flight. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. For the next 15 minutes, Martin dazzled the crowd with his dream of brotherhood and equality. He encouraged everyone to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. Hope pushed Martin forward, the hope for a better life. He shared his vision for a nation that would no longer be divided, but would embrace all its citizens without regard for the color of their skin. The crowd was spellbound as Martin's voice rose to the sky, full of that hope. He told America that if it was to become a great nation, it must make the dream of freedom come true for every single person in it. He ended with the words of the old spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. The next year, President Lyndon B. Johnson signed into law the Civil Rights Act of 1964. A year later, he signed the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Finally, Martin's dream had begun to come true. Okay, so to recap the two questions that you need to answer from this book. The first one, at the beginning of the book, it talks about Martin wanting all individuals to have full rights of citizenship, and then a couple of examples were given. What is one of those examples of a full right of citizenship? And then question number 2 was, the march did not take place on a Sunday. What day of the week did the march take place? And why did people wear their Sunday best on this particular day? So when you come to class tomorrow, you'll be turning in this entrance ticket. Please make sure that you have those 2 questions answered. And then remember, question number 2 actually had 2 parts that you need to have answered. I hope you guys enjoyed this book, and I'll see you in class.